Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing an empties video. So I cleared out all my makeup and I've got so many different things that I just didn't need, didn't use and didn't want pretty much. I've got this massive bag of stuff here that I'm so excited to show you what's in it. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, so there's so many different things in here, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to just keep pulling things out. But the first thing I got is the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is one of the things that I was so gutted that I finished. And it's another thing that I would definitely repurchase in the future. I just haven't done it yet because it is quite expensive. And I have found cheaper alternatives, which is the e.l.f. mattifying one, which is amazing. But this is definitely what I recommend for oily skin girls. So this next thing is this Contour Cosmetics Contour Kit. Like, I've had this for so long and it's probably expired, to be honest. It's like I just need to get rid of it. Plus I never used it at all. I don't really like it. I think the dark colours, the contour colours, were really hard to blend out and I never used any of the light shades. So to be honest, I wouldn't really recommend this. So the next thing is this Eyelure eyelashes, and they're Enchanted After Dark, and they're limited edition eyelashes. I think I got these when I was in New Look and I just saw them and I thought they were really pretty, so I wanted to give them a try. I think I only used them once or twice. Okay, so this next thing is like one of my favourite things. Is this e.l.f. primer. It's the Blemish Control Face Primer. This has got salicylic acid in it, so it does help acne prone skin and treat your spots. And I bought this it wasn't that long ago, like a couple months ago, and I used it really quickly and I had to repurchase another one. So I have repurchased it and I love it and I'm going to continue to use it. So I recommend, if you got spots, to try this out. So I've got this mascara. It's a Max Factor Eye Brightening Tonal Black Volumizing Mascara, and this is for brown eyes. I used to love this. This used to be my favourite mascara of all time, but they stopped making it, which I was really gutted about. And I've got another one in my bag that is meant to be like this, but it just wasn't the same. If they had this mascara still in stock, I would still be buying it, I think, to this day. But since they don't, then I just had to chuck it away. I've got this foundation, which is from Soap & Glory, and it's called One Heck of a Blot. It's a liquid to powder foundation. And I really like this just because it's obviously liquid to powder. And like, I was really oily, so I really wanted it to be matte. But there was something about it I just didn't like it when I applied. Like, I didn't even finish it. I've had it for so long, I just had to get rid of it. So I've got this Tea Tree Pore Minimiser, and this is from the Body Shop. And yeah, this is like completely expired. I've had this for so long and I did really like it because it's really cheap, affordable. I think it was only like £3 or £4, which is really good for this size, and it lasted so long. Like, I had it for over a year and I still to this day like have some in it. But it just wasn't for me really. I really like the feeling it gave my skin, but for it be pore minimizer, like, I don't think it did minimize my pores at all. So this next thing is this Collection eyeshadow palette, and this is Work the Color Smokey Eye Palette. And I only bought this. I bought this when I was going to my 6th year prom. So that's when I was 17, I think. No. Yeah, I was 17 when I bought this. Now I'm 21. So it's a few years old. Yeah, I only got it because I needed some like black and silvery kind of eyeshadows. This is the only thing I could find, and I would only use it for the black, but I've got black eyeshadows. I really don't need this, but it's really good for anyone, beginners as well. Collection is very affordable. So this next thing is the Revlon Color Stay Powder, and this is in the shade Light Medium, and I love this powder so much. I wouldn't repurchase, well actually I did repurchase it, but I've given it away, and because I've found a better powder. Like, my favourite powder is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and that one is so affordable, and I just prefer that mainly because of the price and because of like the colour range as well. I feel like it's better suited to me, so I'd only ever go back to this one in a darker shade if I couldn't get my hands on that one. This is the Rimmel bronzer in Sun Bronze, and this was really good, not as a bronzer. I never ever actually use this as a bronzer. I used to use this as like an overall like face powder, which is really bad. But this was really handy when I was going on holiday, because I didn't really like to wear foundation. I don't like to wear foundations at all when I'm on holiday, and just so for easy use, just since I'm obviously tan, just apply it all over the face, and then put some like, I wouldn't even put concealer or nothing, like just like blush. Like it's just so minimal when I'm on holiday. So this is just really good for, actually for like probably like a powder foundation, but I never used it for anything else apart from that. So this next thing is this MAC Prep and Prime, and this is a transparent finishing powder. And when I first got this, I really loved it. It's my first ever proper like translucent like powder that I got for like under my eyes. As I got used to using other setting powders, this just didn't cut it. It was really fine, and just there's something about it I just didn't like, and I never reached for it, so I just thought may as well just get rid of it because I'm never going to use it. Okay, so this is a Clinique Chubby stick. This was really good. It's really good for like everyday kind of wear, for if instead of using like lip balm, and it's like a little tint on your lips. And I did like it, but I just never reached for it. So this is like one of the best things ever. This is my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is the best high-end concealer that I have ever used. Obviously I'm still open to looking for new ones, but I have repurchased this, not in this shade. My new one, this is the medium neutral, my new one is light medium neutral. I think I'm going to keep this just so I can remember the shades, because this is a better shade for me than the one that I do have. But these concealers are the best. If you haven't tried them, you'll never go to anything else again. This one is just like a little mini tester. It's the Benefit Porefessional, and it's just like a pore minimizing primer. This is really good for getting rid of the appearance of pores. So this is just a little mini. Also, I didn't buy it, just a little sample, but I would definitely buy it. So this next thing is from Smashbox, and this is the Smashbox Brow Tech to Go, and this is just a eyebrow pencil on one side, and then you got your brow gel on the other side. And this was really good for a while. I did like it, but I found new products, you know what I mean? That's the thing, you find new products, and that's like I've been using it for years. Right now I wouldn't repurchase it because I want to try new things, but that I definitely would recommend it. So this next one, I don't even know what this is. I know this is by Avon, and it's like a bronzing stick, and I just don't like it at all. I don't feel like it bronzed anything. I don't think it just didn't work, and I just thought it was rubbish. And then this is a sleek blush, and I really love this because of the shades. I really want a peachy blush, and this is what it is. It's called the Life's a Peach, but it's the worst blush I've ever used. So this is what it's like here, and it's such a beautiful colour, and it's got a little mirror as well for use, but it was just so horrible. Like, it's just not like pigmented. Oh, you can't see it there, but it's just not really ideal when it's on the skin. It just didn't work for me. I've tried to use it as eyeshadow as well. It just didn't work at all. So that one, I would not repurchase that. So of course, this is my Fit Me powder. This is the old one. This is the old packaging, and I've had this for so many years, and I was just obsessed with it. Obviously now I've got the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. That's the new one, and this one was in 220, and now I'm in 250 in the new one, which is good. And it's like, you can tell how old it is. It's got so much gunk on it. It's just eyebrow gel pretty much. But yeah, anyone who has oily skin, please go and get the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder, foundation, everything. It's amazing. Of course, following up from that is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation, and the only reason I'm getting rid of this is because the shade, this is 220 and I'm in 250. So this is probably the worst thing I have probably ever purchased, like for a contour kit. I only got it because it was on special offer. It's the Barry Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Cream Kit, and it's not creamy at all. Like, trying to blend this on your skin does not work. It's so stiff. Even putting like water or oil or anything on it does not work for me. The only thing I liked was these two shades, the highlighting and like correcting ones. But I've got other ones that are like it, so there's no point in me keeping this. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of mascaras here that I'm just getting rid of. So I'm getting rid of all of these mainly because I've got so many better ones that just work better than these. I just never reached out for these. Like, this is the Rimmel Volume Flash one. Another Rimmel one, Max Volume Flash. These, I think these are the exact same actually. kind of. But I don't like Rimmel mascaras anymore. The ones don't work for me. I just didn't like it. This Clinique one I really like for my lower lashes, but I was so fed up of going for a different mascara for my lower lashes. I just used one, so I never reached for this, and it's probably expired. These are all expired probably. Same with this N07 one. I got this like at Christmas time a few years ago, I think. I just never reached for it. I don't think it even really worked for me. I just didn't really like the wand, so that's not okay. And this Max Factor one, like I showed you the other Max Factor one, this is the one that was meant to replace it. Did nothing for me. Didn't like it. It wasn't the same. So I just didn't like it pretty much. And then this is the Bourjois one. And it says it's like a volumizing mascara, but it literally gave me no volume at all. It just didn't work for me, and I really didn't like it. So moving on to foundations. I got 3 different ones. So I've got this Revlon Color Stay Foundation, the L'Oreal True Match, and the Max Factor Face Finity. So this one here is a 3-in-1 foundation. I think I stopped using this because of the shade. It just got too light for me, but I did really like this foundation for a very long time. But since now I found other foundations, I probably wouldn't repurchase that one. This L'Oreal True Match foundation is a really good foundation. The reason why I'm getting rid of it because the shade for me is too dark, because I bought it online and it's just too dark, and it does oxidize, so it does get darker, and it just didn't work. And then this Revlon one is too light for me. I bought these at the exact same time, and this one I bought it online. It's just too light for me, and I always mix these two together to get me the perfect combination. I really liked it, but it's just a lot of effort to do, especially when I've got other foundations that are actually my shade. So I just thought I'd just get rid of it. Okay, so now moving on to concealers. You can kind of tell that I have multiples of so many different things I just wanted to get rid of. So the first one is this Revlon Color Stay. This is probably one of the worst concealers I have ever used. It does not give any kind of coverage, and it's just rubbish, so that is never getting bought ever again. I do not recommend that. This Smashbox one, I used to use this so often. This was my go-to, but since I've got other concealers that work better, this one just went out of my reach, and plus I've had this for so many years, I just had to get rid of it. I would actually probably repurchase this maybe at some point in the future, because I think they've changed the formula and it's not in this even tube anymore. It's in like a proper like wand, which is really handy. So maybe Smashbox, I'll come back to you. This one, yes, definitely gonna repurchase this. This is the NARS Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Custard, I think. This is in the shade Ginger. When I first started using this, I really didn't like it at all, but I used it more and more and more, and I really liked it, and now it's just finished. So I would definitely repurchase this one again, but I would only repurchase it if I went back to America. I wouldn't just buy it on an everyday kind of basis, because it's far too expensive. I've got ones that work, but definitely would repurchase that. And then this is my NYX HD concealer. I'm not too sure about this one. This shade is far too light for me, so, and I never use it. Plus I have other ones that I reach for as well. I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but it's a pretty decent concealer for like drugstore, but I'm not too sure about that one. So for eyelashes, so these ones here, the Superdrug own ones in the style 302. They are not good at all. I hate them. They just stuck out like straight. They didn't curl up anything. Wouldn't recommend it. They're really cheap. That's why I bought it. I wouldn't get it again. Then there's these ones. These are Kiss lashes called Little Black Dress. This one I definitely highly recommend. I love these lashes. Obviously these ones look really gross. I've used them quite a lot, so I'm getting rid of them. But these are one of my favourite lashes of all time. They just suit my eyes so well. I don't even have to trim them or anything. They're just perfect. So these ones, if you ever see them, I think they're exclusive to Superdrug. Yeah, they are exclusive to Superdrug. So if you ever see these in Superdrug, you should grab yourself a pair. Okay, so I don't have too much left, so I'm going to try and get through it a little bit. So this is just little L'Oreal. So this is just a little Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. This is the one I got in America because I couldn't afford the full size, so I just got the mini size, and I have repurchased this in the big size that I got from Selfridges when I was in London. Absolutely love this powder. Definitely a go-to, one of my favourites of all time. So I would definitely highly recommend this if you haven't tried it already. This is a Rimmel eyeliner. I don't really like these kind of eyeliners. It's just like ones like this. It's just the wand isn't very good. I used to use it a lot when I was younger, so I wouldn't repurchase that one. This is the Rimmel Brow This Way like brow kit. I did like using this, but it was kind of hard for my eyebrows. My eyebrows are quite sparse. Plus, I just prefer using like eyebrow pencils just for myself. But it is a pretty decent product. This one it brings back so many memories. This is my first ever like eyeshadow kit that I've like ever started using, and this is just what I always use. Like one of the colours is Hit Pan. I used it that often, but obviously I'm getting rid of it because I've grown up with my eyeshadows. I've got proper palettes. I don't use these kind of things anymore. But if you are beginner using makeup like I was, this is definitely something I would recommend because it tells you on the back what steps to use and which bit in your eye to use it, and that's what I always did, and I always loved my eyeshadow. Even when I use this little sponge applicator, it's probably the worst thing you could use, but it works back in the day. This is another Rimmel product. This is the worst thing I have ever used. This is the Rimmel gel eyeliner. Obviously there's nothing left in it because I used it for like Halloween last year. But this gel eyeliner is so difficult to use and it just doesn't blend out. I just do not recommend it, and it dries out so quickly. I've got the Maybelline one gel eyeliner and it works so much better, so I would recommend getting that and not this at all. So this is the Bourjois eyeliner, and it's like mega eyeliner, and I used to use this so often and it's such a good eyeliner, but I found other products that I preferred and I just don't need it and it doesn't work anymore. Getting there. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow eyebrow pencil in the shade 4, and I definitely highly recommend this for anyone. This is my favourite eyebrow pencil of all time. I would literally use this every day if I could, but I can. Everyday basis. Compared to this one, I would use the NYX like micro brow pencil, where it works the exact same as this one, but this one is just good for like nights out, and I've repurchased this, of course I have, who wouldn't, but yeah, that's definitely a tick from me. The last product, and it looks so disgusting, but this is a Milani lip oil, and I got this when I was in America, and this is so good. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. I would recommend like getting a lip oil because lip oils are just amazing, but since it's basically dried out, like I stopped using it, it looks really gross, and if I was back in America I would repurchase another one of these. Yeah, this is really handy in the hot weather when your lips are dry. So yeah, I would recommend this. So that was everything in my empties video. Obviously just now it's all makeup, but in the future I might incorporate like hair products and face and body products, but right now I just needed to get rid of a lot of makeup, and you can see there's a lot, and I've still got heaps more makeup. It's just insane. I just keep buying, and I just keep forgetting about old ones, so it's good to get a declutter out of the way. So I'm really happy with the result. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on all my other social medias, which is on Twitter and Instagram is valeriestormer, and on Facebook it's Makeup by Valerie Stormer. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.